Hello everybody, this is Techno Paladin. Welcome back to Factorio, our Noob to Megabase Klendathu playthrough where in my first ever playthrough I'm attempting to build a Megabase. And in our last episode we were starting to get some stuff going. We did our nuclear power. So just to kind of give a refresh, we got a 1.2 gigawatt system here in place. And it is all there just kind of doing its thing. So we now have plenty of power. And the next item up on our punch list today is, well, we need to really like revamp our electric circuits. It's just not great. We need more throughput. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to design a new electric circuit blueprint. And I am going to try to get this thing kind of squared away. I got some tier 3 manufacturing facilities here, so we're going to see what we can get kind of worked out here. So I'm going to actually hop out of our Spidertron just so we can kind of get a good feel for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if I can just like have a 4-way here. So what I want to do is I'm going to expect there to be essentially belts on all 4 sides, just as a guideline here. So if I was to say, so what I might want to do is say like have, say the copper coming in here, and I can narrow that down to a smaller one. And then I could have, say, an iron, and copper coming in here. And then we can have our output here, right? So if I did a full section here, just so that way we can make use of the whole thing, that's fine. And then this, just in case, I'm just leaving this here for spacing here. So let's just assume. So what I want to do is assume that I need all 3 spaces, basically. So that would be all 3 spaces on each side. The rest is up for grabs. And I'm planning to use, hopefully I might just use these baby power poles here, so we can because we can kind of weave them in between everything, right? So now it's a matter of like, how many can we get? So if I have one, because I could bring this in a little close. Let's see, that one's offset then. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's touching, so let's say, okay, so we could get a handful here, and we could actually have this gap. So that gap might actually prove beneficial here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 10 effect sources. Let's see how that would kind of play out. Let me see if I put like a power pole in the 4 corners. And what I want to do is just kind of, I'm going to get this charged up just so I can so we can see what's going on here. So we're going to say it's a green circuit, right? So, and then we have all of these things here. I do have some modules. Let's just grab 50 of those and 50 of those for the moment. And we're going to say okay, and there. Okay, so now, okay, 500%. So that is way, 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 way better than what I had on my on the other side. So we only had 6 or 8 effect sources, so that's 2, and it was only like at a crafting speed of 3. And then, well, let's put these modules in because I think that affects it too. So let's get these. Right. So now, okay, so it did reduce the speed down to 6.75. So that's still better. So actually I was getting even worse throughput on the other system. So this is going to give us more. And I could potentially, if I use this model, we could actually have the belt come through here like so. And this is the output belt, right? So this would be our inputs. That'd be our output. If I did that, I might be able to scoot these in just a little bit. So let's take a look at that. Let's see how that looks. Let's pick these up, because then this might be a little more tileable. And if these are all, let's just, oops, no, grab that. Go boom, 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 right? And so if this is our outputs, this is where we would need to do some potential belt weaving for our process. But what I could do, I wonder, will that reach? It will reach. So like if I had, I wonder if I had output on both sides, because one would go to, I think, the right side on this side, and the other one would go to this side. So that might give us output on actually on both sides. So if I, and then if I do this, right? So if we had something like that, so now we're saying it's an effect source of, so let's see, that's 14. Oh, let's get our power turned on here. So we'd have power like that, and that gets them all powered. So that might give us better throughput and be tiled. So far, I like it. So let's take a look. Let's see what happens if I tile this. What happened here? Okay, let's try that again. Vast underground's in the way. Okay, let's let us see. Let's try that again. Let's see if we can't get this to kinda. Well, here, let's just see if we can just manually place it for the moment. So, okay, so I won't be able to do that, because I'll have to do that. But actually, this might work in my favor. Because if I do this, this gives us output on one side of the belt. This gives us on one side. This gives us on, should give us on the other side, I think. So if I was to set this, so if we set that up, I could potentially go get some boxes and we can test this just to see. But I think this is our main tile. Let's just see. Maybe. Hold on. I gotta be able to paste it again. Right? So, see, in this case, the fast underground's in the way. So I might have to do a spacing like that. So we'd have that one. So we'd have to have an extra row to kind of make this work, I think. So instead of having it be right on there, because I want one side to be able to put in the other. So, oops. Or let me see if I take this, just do that. And what if I just come over here, do that? What does that look like if I try to copy and paste? It won't because, yeah, okay. Okay, well, that might be okay. Like I said, if I could come in here and do this, if I just make this a line and a line, it just means I have to space it like this. So if this is our spacing, then that gives us, let's see. So, I mean, this thing's going to spit out a lot faster. So, what, at almost 7 times, and this produces in half a second. So, I mean, it's like 10 a second. So, I mean, these 4 can probably fill a red belt, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to kind of wire it up and see. But I think this might be our layout here for this production, because then I can have a solid line of copper, and then a copper or a coil, and then a coil and iron mix on the other. So let's come up here. Let me fix all of our little doohickeys here so we can, this way, I can blueprint this, and then we can build our facility. So let's see how that's gonna work. So let's copy this guy here, and I'm just gonna call it GC test. Yeah, for now. That's what that's what I'm going with. GC test for now. Okay. So that's gonna be our test environment here. I'm probably gonna have to pick that up here in a minute, because now we gotta get. I'm gonna build it in this area. I think I'm gonna try to build it in this area anyway. I want to get the trains in here. So, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a different layout just because we have this here in the way. And I'm finding that we don't need to have like the bazillion trains that I've been kind of working with here. So what I'm thinking to do is have a kind of a pull out and then kind of a little shift over here. So what I'm thinking is this, right? So we have the pull out for for both trains. So these will be basically, you know, kind of the holding cells. And then we can do, because we only need like maybe, let's see, 3, let's go. I want extra space on there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. I need to put down some stoplights just so that way I can make sure we get our spacing here. Okay, so that gives us 4. And then if I do Oops. No, no, no. It's on the wrong side. Oh, no, that's right. Yep, yep. Okay. So maybe we do something like there and there. Okay. So this would give us 2 trains technically of each potentially, but up to 4 trains waiting. So then what I want to do, and let me pick this up because this is going to be in the way. Let's go and get this guy out of the way. Yeah. Got all this stuff in the way. Okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to kind of create like a divided line. So what I want to do is one there. And maybe like one here. No, no, I don't want that curve there. And then something like this here. And then what this will do is I would have a train stop here. And then I can put a train stop. Well, let's put it like up there because that gives us a little wiggle room, I think. So what I can do here, since this one gives us a little extra room, let's see, can we fit? I might be able to fit a waiting. Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh shoot, I'm out of rail signals. Okay, well at least I'm making some up here in this area so I can get some. So what I'm thinking is, since we need a lot more coil, is we can have this coil here so we can have a waiting, and then we can have an unload, and then this will be the iron. And I can potentially even scoot this back. Let me scoot that back just a little bit. Maybe like right there. Okay. And then that way, since we need more coils than anything, I'm going to go ahead and let it be a 6 container. And this one here, I think I'm going to do this one as a 4 container because that's still a couple trains worth. But it might make it a little easier for us to get all of our unloads kind of squared away. So if we kind of do this. So this will give us potentially, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes. Because if I turn this into a shared line with these guys, I say, well, we'll be building it all in here. But if we use that new design, it should, if I'm hoping, that we can potentially get a couple full lanes basically out of it. So the question just is going to be, do I want to go up with it or down with it? Or to left to right or up and down? And since we're coming in from over here, if I cart the materials this way and then maybe go up, or if I come over here, I can actually do an underground around the cliff, and then we can kind of do our thing there. So let me get this all. Just do that and just remove the extra. Okay, so that gives us our outputs. Now I gotta get these out of here, so that's gonna be the next fun thing. So since these things are gonna be doing to the right, so it's like here and then boom, right? So if I kind of do this, And then I can take them underground, which is why I kind of was shifting these down a little bit. So that way I can try to do something like this, right? So then I have so then we have this here, and then I can basically do another paste of that, and then just get rid of the extra. Okay, so this would give us kind of our main lines here that we have to deal with. So then it's just a matter of where do we put it and what do we stack it with. So, because if, and this is the big if, so we need to see how much space we need for this blueprint. So let's just assume that I'm going to do, let's say we're going to go this way, where I need to get all the materials. And so let's just say that should be enough room, I think. So if I do that, and that, and that, and that. Let's see, because I want to see if I can try to get like 4 belts, or 4 full belts. Let's see if this will all go down, and then what this will do is by doing it at this size, we can kind of see how well everything kind of gets loaded up. And looks like I need to go pick up a few more items here. But how am I on my... Oh, and we used up every single one of them. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll be able to at least tell on, let's see, 1, 2... maybe 3 of the lanes out of the 4 on if we're gonna get a full shebang or not. So let's just get rid of some of this stuff because this stuff's annoying me. Okay, so that's almost there. So what we're gonna do, let's just take this guy up here, and we're just gonna go boom, 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 boom. Okay, so there's our stuff. Assuming that we got all of our arrows going the right way, which we'll have to double check everything. So that's connected. Okay, so far so good. Yeah. Everything looks like it's good, good, good. Make sure those are pointing in the right direction. Okay, so I think what I want to do is have this outer line be the let's see, coils, inner line, or the other side be the coil and iron. I think here, we'll see. Okay, so that should give us, gives us all of our entry points that we need to line up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 each, right? So we got all this here. So I'm going to use 2 of these to help split into lines here. I think, actually, so what I might do, let's do this. Let's get our 4 lines for our primary coils over and installed. So let's do Actually, you know what? Let's do... I don't want to use this one. Let's... I'm going to try to load balance this a little better. So I'm going to use 2 from each of the cars here. So that way it's using from each train car instead of just a single train car. Okay, so let's get these to come on down. Okay, so if I do... Yeah, let's just do it this way. Let's just go in like so. And then if I take this guy here... Oh, come on, I hate it when it does that. It like goes the opposite direction because my mouse like wiggles. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see, skip one and then go in. Okay, so this one, that'll be our solid coil line. And now we just got to create our iron and coil lines. And so what I might do is actually, instead of doing that, is I might go ahead and just do this. It gives it a little bit of an uneven load potentially, but I think I can make it work. So I guess it's our 2 lines, and then if I do this, this is our 4 lines, so then I gotta basically merge these together. So let's bring, come on, scroll up. Let's bring this down. So let's come down a little bit, and then we'll bring this line over. Yep, and then we can kind of do a one of these. So then that would give us our first iron coil line. So let's just bring that down and then go like so. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna have to cancel that. Let's do... come on, just give me the underground. Okay. Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's, this one to come down like so right there. What I'll do is just kind of try to save some space here. Let's see, that should... Why is it not giving me the... Dang it. Alright, I'll just do that separate after a minute. Okay. Got 2 more lines to bring down. So let's dang it. Okay, that's not gonna... Actually, let me do some rerouting here. Fun with belts, yes. Fun with belts. Belts and pipes, it's half the battle. Okay. So this is gonna give us this one. Let's get, So this is going to come down here, come down like so. Okay, so then let's just take that one there. And we'll just kind of do a loop-de-loops. Alright, so that should do that, and then loop. Okay, so that should give us our 4 lines. So now we just gotta get our 4 lines done here. So I should have. No, not that, not down. Go up. Alright, so there's line number 1. Line number 2. Line number 3. Line number 4. Okay. So this should give us our inputs. Yeah, this nice weave of fun. Alright, let's get down as much stuff as we can. Okay, so the main thing is I want to see kind of how much room we need to get here. So let's go ahead and just I'm gonna carry these forward just because we're gonna have to put the train somewhere else. I might put the train like right here. I might use this. Actually might work for one of our little loop-de-loop kind of deals. Almost. Okay, so I could potentially use it. Let's see, what if I did something? No, I have to cart that stuff way too far then. Alright, maybe not. I was hopeful there for a minute. Do I want to use one of these others? Let's see. I might just create a new one so we can kind of weave in around all this mess. Because if I need to add more, I'm probably going to have to add another segment about right there. So if I bring it out right here. So if we have our pickup station kind of. Let's come out like right here. Let's see, is that too close? Let's take a peek. Like if I was to double this up, it still gives me room. Okay, good. Because what I want to do is bring these up together. So that I can throw a balancer on it. So then what I can do here is actually I could just take the train station all the way over. And have it kind of come back in like so. So then we would have our train station. Say about right there. And I gotta go get more lights, but let's see. So let's go. Since we're only gonna have a 4-lane here, I'm just gonna do 4 boxes. Mainly just so that way we can, you know, it'll fill a train. I mean, that's still what 4 trains worth if they're full. So that's it's not bad. And I want to come in here and get this balancer, and then we're gonna take these guys here. Go boom, 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 and then just kind of. Do that. Boom. Okay. So this should get it loaded. And then I just gotta go get some train signals, and then we gotta get this thing powered up. So let's go ahead and get some power down really quick. We can go power 1, power 2, power 3. Oh, it's not quite far enough to connect it, huh? Not quite close enough. Let's do it like that, yeah. Okay. Now you'll notice that I don't have, one of the things I don't have on here is my signals, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this and say 2. And go 2. I'm just going to hard set it to 2. Right? I get this total 4 trains. We'll have enough for 6 trains here in case something screwy happens. Because, well, stuff happens. So let me go get some signals, and then we'll get this all squared away. And hopefully get it turned on and see what happens. And see how much more, or how good or bad this is really going to do. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I just got back from running all over the place. And I went the long way because, well, we had beacons. So I had some beacons made and I had modules available. So this is now fully beaconed, fully moduled. And, you know, as I was running, you know, I actually had a thought about something. So there's this item that I haven't used at all, and it's this power switch. And I just realized that, you know, we probably, since beacons take up so much power, you know, we could potentially like leverage those power switches to where if our resources are empty, basically, so we don't have anything coming in, like we're waiting on trains, to shut the power off to all these beacons. It'll cut down all the power consumption. So it might be something I need to play with here. So anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can't queue in some iron plate drop off. I know we have some iron plate already pre-made and ready and waiting to go. This one's going to be our copper coil drop off. Hopefully we have some trains available with some goods on them that we can take ahead of us, because we got some that are being loaded. Being loaded. Okay, that's waiting to get loaded, so hopefully we will get some of that here shortly. So we're gonna get the iron coming in. We'll make sure that this is all flowing through okay. And yeah, I know I need to add lights and stuff to this too, but my light production is down because I need green circuits. So now the fun part is to say, okay, when are we going to get some coils? Oh, look at that. We already have a train waiting, which is what I wanted to see. Oh, I need to get these rest of these things configured here. Let's do that, and then that. Actually, you know what? I probably need to do it right there. Maybe. Okay, but here we definitely need to do something. So we need to go boom, 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 and boom. Oh, look, we got some coils. Hey, yeah, we're going to be able to see some production. Let me get this done. Because I want to watch. Alright, so we got coils coming in on our half lines. We got coils coming in on our full lines. Let's see how this does. Does it put on both sides of the belt? No, it does not. Aw, man, I was hoping I'd get both sides of the belt. Dang it. Why is this one not spitting any out? Oops. Oh, there we go. Alright, but, I mean, it's spitting out a good number. Not quite a full belt, but... I mean, that's about a half a full belt. So, I was hoping that that would kind of do the other, but... oh well. This tells me that I can probably... so we got coils coming all the way down, we got iron and coils coming all the way down. We might be able to get another partial stack on this chain. And if I do, then I can maybe do some, I don't know if I can do any belt weaving though. I might have to give it a gap. So that way we can kind of do a little, like, belt weave to move it to the other side. So, okay, well, let's come in here. Let's get this set up so that way it can accept a train. Actually, you know what? Let me get all the lights in here first. Because that would be kind of helpful. Okay, so then that's about right there. And then boom, boom, and boom. Okay, that should give me a light, so then I can come in here and say green circuit pickup. And we have... one is getting fuel. We got a bunch waiting, so we can... might need to add another one to the line. Let's get this come in here, go boom. And boom and boom. Yeah, okay, so that should hopefully give us the ability to get this thing going. Let's see, so we got... I mean, it's going alright. 800, I mean, we've got almost enough for a full train already. So that's boosting quite nicely. I mean, this one's got... yeah, it's almost a full belt. So on one side, with just this little stack right here. So now the fun part, to determine whether or not we can actually get some more on here. If I do, like I said, I think I'm only going to be able to do like a half line, so like right here. So let me copy this, and then what I want to do is, I mean, technically it's going to be like right here. I might need to give it just a little extra room, so, just because of the undergrounds. So actually, before I do that, let me just do that. Let's go ahead and take the underground right here and go boom and boom. So this way we can just like connect it up. And then what I want to do is take this and go like that. So then that gives us our spacing. And one more. Oh, okay, so there's our spacing. So now, if I come in here and do the paste, now I don't have all the modules and stuff, so this is going to probably modules and beacons, so this won't be as fast for now. Oh shoot, and it didn't do that because of path. Dang it. Let me stop this for a minute. Okay, so if we stop that, let it kind of go through. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's get rid of a little extra so that way. Okay. So I'm gonna basically try to repaste this back down again. Oh, no, I don't want to delete that. Just those. Paste. Okay. Oh, I actually have some of it moduled, it looks like. So that's not too bad. Okay, so that should get... It looks like we already got goods being shipped through. So just gotta reconnect these up. And then we just gotta give it power. So I can probably just take one of these guys and just do that. Okay, so that's gonna consume our materials a little faster. But now we'll at least get some stuff on both sides of the belt. It won't be even just because obviously I don't have everything beaconed. And I don't know if I'll be able to have enough materials coming in on these belts as it is. But that should get us a little more throughput to get these things set up. So we already got a bunch here. So now I just got to fix the trains. So we have all these waiting down here. And it's because I have this minimum set to 3 trains at least, I think is what it was. So I might need to adjust that, because what's the current limit? It's saying it needs 6. It's probably because these are all full. Yeah. So it might suck up all of our trains. Let me see. Do I have any trains on me? I have 1 train, so let me right click. I'm going to copy this train layout and let's add another train into the network. Go boom. Boom. And let's just do paste. So then it has everything there. It does. Good. Let's see. Do I have any fuel? I do. Perfecto. Let's get some train cars. And we now have another train going for green circuits. Hopefully it'll go fill up one of the things we need desperately filled up. But this is definitely a much better layout. It's consuming the materials pretty quickly. It looks like we are at least getting materials fairly consistently down to this section down here. It's not quite getting it fully, You can see that it's kind of pausing every now and then because of just supply. So as long as we can keep these coil trains coming, I think we'll be good. So actually, I might need to just go ahead and delete that. I think I had it bright the first time. I don't know if I need this one. Might have to watch it just for a little bit just to make sure that the trains are running right. But the main thing is I need to get the coil trains going a little faster. So that way we can keep the coil production going as fast as possible. Now, the one thing that I'm still trying to figure out here, because, you know, you see on YouTube people, they're getting full... I mean, you're getting like full stacks on blue belts, and I don't see any more belt-related research to increase the stack size. So I'm not sure how you could ever get that blue belt unless you're combining like 4 of these onto a blue belt instead of like what I'm doing here where I have just 2 boxes going into 1 belt. So maybe that's what's doing it. I might have to go do some looking. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention to some of the other stuff out there. But let's where am I getting hit at? That's yep. Well, at least I added more lasers. And we got some laser energy weapon damage going right now on our research, which we should have plenty to go through on that. Because I went and picked up some white science. We had about 3,000. So we'll at least maybe be able to get through level 8, maybe level 9. No, level 9 needs 4,000. No, we won't get through it. Then we'll start getting into this mining. So yeah, we're trying to get all this stuff set up so we can start getting these automated for our research so we can start getting stuff flowing through much more nicely. So yeah. There is our new green science layout. Almost fully beaconed. These ones are not, but my material, like I said, my material can't keep up. Even pushing it through as fast as I can here. It's so you can see it's just not a full belt. Yeah, I might be able to throw a lane balancer on here just to kind of help make sure we use this up a little more. But yeah, we're already empty. We need to get some more coil trains going. Well, we just need more of everything, to be honest, just because we're trying to get into the spot of the Megabase territory where we do everything. So, let's see. Oh, we need to send this guy off, set him to automatic, right? So yeah, let's go. Oh, goody. He's going to go up to our manufacturing center up here in the north. So that's going to come up here, which is going to get us green circuits so we can make some of our goods, and hopefully that'll start getting us some lights. That's going to be a good full train load here. The only thing next we need is red circuits to get in here, so the sooner that gets in here, the better. So yeah, so you can see this kind of doing its thing. Like, woo, spit it out. Let's see, yeah, like 4 of these is giving me a full red belt. I mean, maybe 3 of them would give me a full red belt. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really paid much attention to ratios. So, but we can see this coming up here. I'm pulling some green circuits to come over here for the facility manufacturing here. And then we have all these green circuits coming up, so... why aren't you taking... That's weird. Why is it not taking any green circuits? Okay, so I might have to go fix something. Huzzah. So, well, anyway, I'm going to go take a look at that, see if I can't fix it. And then, as you can see here, our production has come to a stop because we ran out of coils again. But, you know, we'll get there. Here comes some coils. We need to get some more production, get some better train loading capabilities probably. So until next time, I do appreciate you guys watching if you stuck around. So until then, thanks for watching and good night.